What is it that is really aging your neck and how to reverse and stop this process? Did you know that most of the reasons why we actually see the signs of aging, such as sagging jowls, double chin, horizontal lines, turkey neck, those are the signs actually caused by a whole lot of other factors and not exactly just age. In this video, I will tell you why neck aging is actually happening, what's causing the signs to appear. I will show you a couple of tests, self-tests, and then I'll demonstrate some of the exercises what you can do. So stay with me for the whole duration of this video so you can do the exercises with me. My name is Olia. I am breath and wellness coach, and I want you to join me on my journey and learn with me how to stay healthy and beautiful and live until you're 120 years old and live very good quality life. You know how when you see first white hair, it feels like you see 100 of them right after. Well, kind of the same thing with our neck. Once you start seeing some lines and some wrinkles, it feels like it's all happening so rapidly. Why? Well, one of the first reasons, yes, internet era and our phones, we look down so much. So what happens when you look at your gadgets, look at your phone for too long? Like I said, there's a lot of pressure on your neck muscles becoming shorter. There's a lot more rigidity and tension. So one of the good tests would be to find your SCM muscle, sternocleidomastoid, is a muscle that runs all the way from here, from your scalp, behind your ear, and all the way down to the sternum. A lot of people will have no problem finding it, but there are also some of you who will either feel some pain when you find and start touching and massaging it, and for other people, it will actually be very difficult to find it. So you can turn your head to the left, tilt your head down, your chin down, and now you can see this SCM muscle. Massage it up and down if it's possible. You can perform this massage with a little bit of oil. If your neck is dry, if your skin is dry, you can also use gua sha tool up and down. So just some oil for it. If you cannot find this muscle right away, you can put your right hand on your temple and press on your head, and then you will see this muscle popping out a little bit more. Tilt your head down, find it, try to grab it, and massage all the way up and down. You can either kind of tap and massage, or you can create like a scissor figure with two of your fingers and massage it up and down. It's easy to do if you put a little bit of oil. Do it on both sides. If you do it every single day in a couple of weeks, I guarantee you will feel like your neck is almost elongated. It feels lighter, less rigid, less tension. If you have any headaches, that might also be very, very helpful. But also, you'll be improving your skin elasticity and any of the wrinkles, horizontal wrinkles. So, the next test, what I want you to perform is your mobility, your neck mobility. Stand straight and see how far you can turn your head. Ideally, your ear should be aligning with your shoulder. When you turn your head, your chin should also be aligning with your shoulder. So for some of you, it will be just like that. For others, it will be much further. You might also feel the difference on both sides. You can also do similar tests by bending your head to the right and then to the left. You can relax, close your eyes, just kind of let it hang, and see how many fingers you can put between your neck and your head. Ideally, you should have um, about 3 fingers, no more than that, 3, 4, obviously depending on your hand, your fingers. If you have way more than that, you have a lot to work on. Again, do it on both sides because you might have a lot more tension on one side than the other. So you will kind of test yourself and see where you at and where do you need to put a little bit more effort. So this is a great exercise to do 15 turns on each side throughout the day. And bend your hand to the side. If you want, you can put your hand on top of it just to give it a little bit more pressure. If it's too much, just let it hang. That might be enough for a lot of you. So another interesting test is very similar, but you'll be turning your head. Well, right now I'm turning it to the left at about 45-degree angle, and try to extend your neck parallel, chin parallel to the floor, all the way forward. See where you feel the stretch. If you don't feel it in your shoulders, in your chest, almost like behind your neck, that means that your neck is really tight and only muscles right over here, very short muscles, um, are kind of working. When you're able to extend your head and stretch it, you will feel all the muscles are stretching, and that's different groups of muscles that are interconnected. So you should feel it all the way down here as well in your shoulders. So head 45 degrees and stretch it forward, and do the same on the other side. Along the neck, your shoulders, this is where you should feel it. Of course, tests are great, but what we can do. Let's jump into the next exercise. You can put both of your hands on your sternum, closer to your collarbones, right over here. Press them slightly. And now extend your neck and your chin up. So you create elongation in your neck. And we're holding the whole time, we're stretching our neck up and our chin, we're holding our skin, our tissues, right around the collarbone area. Do it for about 20 seconds. While you're doing this, if it feels good, you can also work with your jaw and extend your jaw forward, just like that. Don't overdo it, especially if you feel any kind of tension around your jaws, because that's the next subject. But this is a great exercise. It helps a lot with neck wrinkles, and again, increases elasticity, elongation, and mobility of your neck. The next exercise is one of my favorite ones. I talk about it a lot. I call it frame exercise. You bring your arms up, hold opposite elbows, tuck your chin all the way to your neck, as close as possible, as close as your body allows. We're trying to extend our whole body, our spine up, while we're tucking our chin. We're looking down, our gaze down on the floor. Relax our forehead. Make inhalations and exhalations with your nose. Hold this posture for about 30 seconds. Then place your left hand on the right collarbone and massage your neck 3 times, and do the same thing on the other side. This is a great exercise to stretch our neck, improve our posture, and if you have any first signs of that hump, what's appearing right around this area, the 7th vertebra right here, this is your exercise. So frame, arms up, tuck your chin, extend 30 seconds, massage your neck on one side, on the other side. And next one is our sleeping posture. I highly recommend you ask your partner, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your friends, if there's someone else in your room and can kind of observe how you sleep, your position, or maybe you can somehow identify and pay attention. You might want to check your pillow and see if your pillow has that natural curve. These orthopedic pillows are fantastic, where you can place your neck and it rests comfortably. It's not too flat, it's not too big where it's pushing your neck towards the front, or your neck will be too far back because the pillow is flat and it's not supportive. Just check your neck. Straighter you are, better it is for you, better it is for um, your muscles. Because during your sleep, it's 8 hours, and if you're in an uncomfortable position, you're creating a lot of wrinkles, you're shortening those muscles. 8 hours, 7, 8, 9 hours of your day, it's a long time. So, something to check. One last thing, what I want to mention, last but not the least, is our breathing. Because by adjusting your breath, you can improve your posture and therefore straighten and elongate your neck. Correct way, the most effective way to breathe is through your nose, is with your diaphragm. When you're engaging your diaphragm during your breath, you're creating the wave that connects your whole spine from the bottom all the way up. All areas of my spine are moving. There's a motion, there's elongation. A lot of us are not using our diaphragm properly. There are a lot of different factors that cause our breathing to become more shallow, come up to our chest, or even higher up here. If you stand in front of the mirror, you can watch yourself how you breathe, or ask someone to take a video of you. You can also look at other people and just be an observer and see how other people breathe. You will see a lot of this, mouth is open. So you want to adjust and relearn how to breathe, and ideally engaging your diaphragm. I talk a lot about diaphragmatic breathing in my other videos, but quick tip how you can do that, just put your hands on your diaphragm and start breathing with the focus and attention on the belly, on lower ribs. Make sure with each inhalation and exhalation, your ribs are moving. What you can do is to practice inhaling, and when you exhale, you squeeze your hands, you squeeze your ribs just for a few seconds, and then when you try to make an inhale, you're trying to push your hands out. So this way you'll be learning how to engage this area. You're creating that muscle memory, so your brain will acclimate and adjust to this new breathing pattern. Once you engage your diaphragm, your posture will be straighter. Once your posture is straighter, your neck, therefore, will be under less pressure and in the more proper position. So everything is interconnected in our body, and our posture and breathing go hand in hand. You cannot correct one without correcting another one. This last exercise, what I want to show you, is really not an exercise, it's just something what you can focus on doing, on correcting your standing posture and breathing posture. You can put your hands in the back. You're talking to someone, talking to your friends, you're standing somewhere. Just instead of standing like this or like that, put your hands in the back. It's really hard for you to collapse, to bend forward if your arms are on your lower back. Can be your hands, can be your arms. I suggest you just do this. And do it throughout the day. It will help you to stand straight and maintain correct posture. It was Olya, your breath and wellness coach. Thank you for being with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you like to make sure you don't miss my future videos, sign up. You can also watch our previous videos. I talk a lot about breathing. You can dive in a little bit more into diaphragmatic breathing. I share a lot more exercises for posture and breathwork correction. Sign up, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, share this video, and let's be friends. And if you have any questions, please type word energy underneath this video, and you can ask questions. I love talking about breath work, about posture, and various exercises that help to maintain your beauty and your health. Thank you so much.